Hi, everybody. Good morning or good almost noon. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to jump on here a minute early and kind of understand where everyone's from. So let me know where you're from. If anyone's brand new, we're doing Pilates today, so all you need is your mat. If anyone's brand new to Pilates, I would love to know that too. Because that's just something so exciting for me. If it's your first time or anything like that, I would love to hear about that too. I am in LA. Oh, San Diego, not too far from me. Ooh, North Carolina, love it. So I'm in LA, and so it's early for me. Not that early. I usually train around like 6 a.m. So this is good for me. But again, if anyone's brand new to Pilates, let me know as well. Oh, yay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so let me know. Today's Pilates class is going to be, again, just kind of waking up the body, whether you just woke up or if you've been, hanging out on the couch for a little too long today or just at your desk for a lot too long. Then we'll just help just bring your body back to you. Really open it back up. I know that I needed to even foam roll for a second or two today before even trying to move my body. So I'm sore. I'm sore from all the amazing classes that Aaptiv has been giving me through the app and also all the IG lives. So it's been so fun. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling those workouts. So it feels good to stay motivated. I know someone asked about that, like how do I stay motivated? It's, it's so interesting, I think, from like week one of like, okay, like this is a new schedule for me. What is it gonna look like? So putting and navigating through it was kind of exciting to figure out. And now it's week 3, right? So week 3, it's like, I gotta figure this out. So for week 3, I feel like it's, making those commitments to yourself to get your fitness and health on track, and make sure that you're like, making better decisions when it comes to food or whatever it is, your workouts, and just sticking to that plan, I think is huge. Yes, this will be posted afterwards in the IG live for sure. Oh, Pilates Redondo Beach. I'm from Redondo Beach. Aw. It's my hometown from South Redondo. So again, if you're new to Pilates, as we work today, we're gonna get started in just a minute. I want you to think about, we work in this neutral spine. So what our neutral spine is, it's not anything completely like over tucked. I don't want a crazy tuck of your tailbone unless I ask for that, because that is like important in some cases. But our neutral spine is really just how your spine is. So I don't want you arching as we do this work. I just don't want you tucked as well. So however your spine is, it's usually that little curve in your low back, that little opening, like breath of air when you're on your mat, is your neutral spine. So we work a lot of that in Pilates. So I want you to try to find that throughout. And just know I'm gonna give you options today with everything that we do, to make this feel good in your body, especially if you're new to it, especially if you're just waking up. I want this to feel good. You should feel lengthened and strengthened after this workout. So let's go ahead and get this party started. All right, I'm gonna put on some music for you, and here we go. All right, so I want you to come towards the back edge of your mat. We're gonna start standing, and just keeping your feet hip width apart and parallel. From here, inhale, reach the arms up overhead and get that nice length out of your body. And on your exhale, start to round up and over, diving down towards your toes. Let that body just hang out right here. Take a soft little bend in your knees if that feels better in your body today too. And just let that head hang heavy. Then from here, we start to just roll back up through that spine. So I want you to feel the abs pulling in. You round up through that spine, stacking each vertebra at a time, and roll those shoulders back. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, round up and over. And when you're rounding here, you're keeping more of the weight in the balls of the feet. So you're not sitting back in your heels. I want you, and the balls of your feet, even when you round up. Right here, soft bend in those knees, slowly start to round it all the way back up. Arms follow overhead. Last one here, inhale, grow tall. Keep the weight in the balls of your feet, maybe even lift your heels a little bit, and then round up and over. Diving down towards those toes, feel that core have to connect. Now from here, we're gonna walk out to a plank. So in 4 counts, you walk out. You walk out 1, 2, 3, 4, you're in your plank. Now feel your chest pressing away from the mat. Keep your neck nice and long. Try not to let the head rest down or arch too much. You're just looking right past your fingers here. Spread your fingers nice and wide on your mat and try to press into your thumbs and pointers even more. Then from here, I want you to articulate through your spine. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. And just pedal through those legs for a second. Because that feels good, and you deserve that. And then round through that spine, come back into that plank position. Feel the chest reaching forward through your arms. Reach the heels back behind you as you pull your toes forward towards your ribs. Then from there, you lift the hips back up and pedal through those legs again. And then we'll round back into that plank one more time and just hold it right there. Feel your arms trying to hug in towards your ribs. Feel those abs pulling in and up. Glutes are reaching towards each other, so full body right here. We just hold this. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully drop down to the knees. And you'll bring the legs out in front of you. I'm gonna face this way for you today. We're gonna go straight into the 100. So I want you to lie all the way down on your mat. Hug your knees into your chest. And just rock side to side a little bit. Massage out that low back. And I'm gonna start your 100 today at a tabletop. So I want you to curl your head and chest up. Bring your legs to tabletop. And your hands go right by your hips. Start to pump your arms up and down right here vigorously. This is the 100. So in the 100, you inhale for 5 counts, and then exhale for 5 counts. And that's what the movement is. That's what it all is, okay? Now if this feels good in your body today and you're ready for it, start to lengthen your legs out. Heels together, toes apart. And you breathe right here. Inhale. And exhale. Now keep pressing those heels together, or if you're here, those inner thighs together. So that way you get that connection to your upper inner thighs. When you can do that, that's going to connect you to your low abdominals. Big, strong arm pumps. 3 more sets. Inhale. Maybe those legs can go a little bit lower. Again. Last set here. Inhale. And exhale all that air out of those lungs. Hug those legs in and rest the head down. Go ahead and rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. Now we're going to go for your half roll back. So I want those feet hip width apart and your hands come onto your thigh bones. Sit up nice and tall right here. From here, start to tuck your tailbone and start to round back, feeling the abdominals really pulling back here. And then hold it right there. Draw the shoulders down. Make sure your chest is lifting up towards the sky. See if you can float your arms off and hold this position still. Then from there, I want you to round all the way back up and sit up nice and tall. Again, we round it back. Abs are pulling in and up. And then you round back up. Now with those hands off of the legs, see how far back you can go, all the while keeping your feet down. So maybe that low back can touch. Maybe that middle back a little bit, but remember, you gotta get back up too, so you wanna press those feet down and come back up. We do one more like that. Shoulders are down, chest is lifted. And you round all the way back up and sit up tall. Now we're gonna add on to this. I want you to round back and rest down on your forearms. This is called like the little slip of your hands. Now, you're on your forearms. I always like to imagine that I'm hanging out at the beach, right? Get my bronze on right here. And then from here, all I want you to do is reach one arm forward, bring it back down. Then you switch, reach the other arm forward, and bring it back down. So I want you to feel those abs really working here and firing. You, on this one, have a little tuck of your tailbone. That's absolutely okay. reach, and back down. Now, we're gonna add on to this. And maybe you're like, no, we're not. I love where I'm at right here. That's fine too. From here, we're gonna see. Can you reach one arm forward and then reach the other arm without falling with that chest? Then you can come back down and back down. Try that again. Reach one arm, hold it, back down and down. Let's do that one more time. And if you're like, I like that option today, stay right there. Now, if you can do both arms at the same time, let's try for that. You reach the arms forward, and then you come back down. You reach it forward, keep the chest still, keep those feet anchored, and come back down. Again, you reach and back down. Let's go for two more of whatever option you're giving me today. And back down. Last one, reach. And then wherever you're at, hold on to those thigh bones and round all the way up. Woo! Slip of the hands. Do that anytime you're at the beach when you're allowed to be there, okay? You're gonna come forward. We go rolling like a ball. So you want plenty of space behind you. And you're gonna hold on towards your ankles, towards your shins. Balance your feet off of the mat. Your heels are together, knees are tracking in line with your shoulders. Now for this exercise, I only want you to roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. So you're gonna roll back and then meet me at the top like this. You can watch one if you need to. So you inhale back, keep that tight ball, exhale, come up. Again, join me when you're ready. You inhale back, exhale up. Now you're trying to keep this tight, tight ball the entire time. Try not to kick the legs out to do this work. Inhale it back, exhale up. Imagine here that your heels are holding on to a grapefruit and you don't want to let go of it. 3 more. Go for 2. Last one. And then you get to let go and then rest all the way down on your mat again. Nice work there. Hug those legs in and rock side to side. I love rolling like a ball because it's like you really get to see how your core can just move your entire body down and up like that. It's incredible. I nerd out. I geek out on this Pilates stuff. Okay, from here, you're going to curl the head and chest up. This is your ab series. We're just going to add a little funk to it today. Hold on to your one shin as you extend the other leg out. Elbows are wide and you pull the leg in. Now, notice. Those arms can help you curl up higher. Use them. Get there. Then from there, we switch the legs. And you switch. And you switch. And just keep moving here. You're really pulling that leg in. This is your single leg stretch or your single leg pull. You pull it in. Keep pulling those abs in towards your spine, up towards your heart. Now from here, I want to go straight into your crisscross. So bring the hands behind the head. You pull one knee in, extend the other leg out. Twist towards that leg. And then we just switch it. And switch. Now you're trying to stay off your shoulder blades as much as you can right here. Especially when you twist. We're not leaning side to side. I want you to think that you're curling up through center and then really wrapping the ribs up and over. Go 4, 3. I'll give you a break in 2. Last set. And rest it down for a second. You can go ahead and just look side to side. If you're newer to Pilates, we do a lot of flexion. We're curling up a lot. So when that head and neck need a break, just come on down. Take it when you need to. Then from here, we're going to go scissors. So I want you to curl the head and chest up. Reach the legs up. Walk your hands up your leg as high up as you can. Then lower one leg down just a little bit, not too low. When it goes a little too low, you lose the connection to your core. So I want your abs to hold onto that leg. Then from here, we give it a nice little pull, pull, scissor switch it, pull, pull, switch. You're giving that leg a pull, pull. You're trying to curl up even higher when those hands are on the leg. Then you try to stay that high as you switch those legs. Go for 4, 3, 2. We're going to add on to this one. Last set. 1 and 1. Now hold it here. If you're liking this, stay right here. If you want a little different work, you're going to bring the hands behind the head. As we scissor switch the legs, we'll take the little kick, kick, or pull, pull out of it and twist towards the leg. Then we switch and twist. Switch and twist. This is a lot of work. Lots of things happening here. Try to keep those legs nice and long for me. Go for 4. Woo, we get a break in 3, 2. Last set right here, 1 and 1, and hug it in and rest. Rock side to side a little bit. All right, we're gonna go back and do double leg stretch next. So you're gonna curl it back up. From here, you try to stay off those shoulder blades as much as you can. I want you to reach everything away from center, then circle just the arms around and hug your knees back into your chest. Again, you inhale, reach, exhale, circle, hug it in. Inhale, reach it, exhale in. Now those legs reach out, right? Try not to let the heels drop down to come in. You want to pull the heels straight back in. That'll keep you connected to your core versus losing that connection. 2 more here, then you get another little break. I'm so nice. Last one. Hug it in, rest it down for a second again. Whew. All right, we're gonna go lower lift. So for this one, if your low back feels tight or your hamstrings are a little tight today, this is so supportive here. You make a little diamond shape. You put it underneath your tailbone area. Not your low back, but more towards your tailbone. So your fingertips should show out underneath your seat when you lift your legs up, okay? You'll find that comfy little spot right there. You can keep your head down and do this work. I'll give you this option first. You're gonna lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. Heels together, toes apart. Make sure the legs are right over your hips. From here, we lower the legs down for 3 counts, and then we lift up in 1. So we're gonna go down for 3, 2, 1, lift up in 1. Again, 3, 2, 1, up. So maybe you stay right here today. If your back is feeling okay and those hamstrings aren't pulling on your back at all, then go ahead and bring the hands behind the head, curl it up, and we do the same work. We'll go down for 3, 2, 1, up. Again, 3, 2, 1, up. 2 more here, 3, 2, 1, up. Really feel those abs pulling in and up. Yes, last one here, 3, 2, 1, hold it here. I want to do little toe taps to finish right here. So reach across and tap it. Tap, reach, try to get all the way up that leg. Reach. Now if this is pulling into your back because those hamstrings are tight, bend the legs and go here, right? I got options. I always got options for you. Go for 4, reach, 3, go 2, 1 more set, and hug it in and rest right there. Woo! Ab series with a little extra is done. Rock and roll it up. All right, so I'm gonna sit towards you for this exercise. You can face whatever way works best for you. We're doing our spine stretch forward next, but I wanna walk you through it a little bit. So I want you to bring the soles of your feet together and hold on to your ankles. Make sure you're not holding onto your feet and pulling on them, because then you're just sickling your feet. So you're in this position, and this is a great way to understand spine stretch forward. You're holding onto those ankles, and I want you to pull and lift up. Almost feel like you're trying to arch into your low back. Then from here, all the while keeping your flat back, trying not to sink back, just float your arms up. Draw the shoulders down. Feel how much those abs are on, and that back is on right now. And then bring the hands back down. And again, just pull and lift up first, find that, and then float those arms off. You're still trying to press your thigh bones down towards the mat too, and then come back down. And then 1 more like that. Lift up, float the arms off, then stay right there, and you're gonna lengthen your legs out just as wide as your mat is. If my mat was facing this way, that's where it'd be. So it's just a little V in your legs. Then from here, I'll face this way for you. You're sitting up tall, so you should feel that core and that back on still. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, bring your chin towards your chest and dive your head down towards your knees and draw your shoulders down. So in this position, it's spine stretch forward. I'm not trying to, forward fold. You're trying to stretch out your spine here, so you're rounding up and over. Then you round all the way back up, sitting up nice and tall. And again, inhale, grow even taller. Exhale, round it up and over. Draw the shoulders down, and then round all the way back up again. 1 more here. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, round it up and over. Feel those ribs pulling back as those arms are reaching forward. And then you round all the way back up. Now from here, we're gonna go into saw. So your arms are gonna reach out to a T. I might get a little close. Then from here, you're sitting up tall again. You wrap the ribs around to one side. Then round up and over, just like you did in your spine stretch forward. You bring your pinky finger towards your pinky toe and really press the back arm back. Then come all the way back up and back to center. You twist over to the other side. Round up and over again. Come back up and center. And we do that again. Twist and reach it. Up and center. Keep going there. That rotation is something that we just don't get enough of throughout our days. So really notice what this rotation feels like in your body. Is it hard to do? Does it feel a lot tighter on one side versus the other? All of those things could be yeses, and that's okay. You want to feel that work in your body. Go ahead and lower it down from there. From here, I want you to lie all the way back down on your mat. We're going to go into a little bit more core with your corkscrew. Now again, options here. You can make that diamond shape and then bring it underneath your tailbone tush area and do all of this, okay? Legs will go up. If your back is feeling okay, hands straight down by your sides and just press your palms down onto the mat. From here, I'm gonna go heels together, toes apart. These legs start to circle over to one side. They go down and around, over to the other side, and back up. Then we reverse it, over to the other side, down and around, and up. And just keep going there, keep reversing it there. Try to press the heels together, really glue them together. As you do your corkscrew, your opposite hip gets to lift a little bit. So as I reach to one side, the opposite hip lifts, you come down and around, and the other hip lifts a little bit, and you come back. Tough. Hardest part is when those legs feel really low, right? So I want you to feel those abs pulling in and up the entire time right here. One more, just even yourself out. And then hold it up towards the ceiling. From here, I want the tiniest little lift of your hips. You're thinking here, there are 2 panes of glass. Try not to swing those legs up, right? In Pilates, we're taking all of the momentum out of it and really utilizing the muscles instead. Muscles versus momentum. Go for 4 more. This is tough. 3, 2, and 1. Hug those legs in. Mine started to shake a little bit there. And just rock side to side. Then from here, we flip on over to our stomachs. Let's go for a little bit of extension work, okay? So I want you to just bring the hands right by the chest for your swan today. Your legs can have a little space between them if that feels better in your back, or just bring the legs all the way together. That's a lot harder there, but if it bothers your back, open it up. Now from here, keeping the hands by the chest, just start to lift the head and chest up and really reach the chest forward. Keep the neck nice and long so you're not crunching to look forward more. And then reach the chest forward as you lower back down. And again, reach out to lift up. Feel like you're trying to bend in your spine right below the tips of your shoulder blades. Then reach it forward to lower. Feel those abs pulling in and up. Again, lift it. And lower. Go for 2 more, reach out, lift. Last one. Reach it out, lift. And come all the way down. Now from here, I want you to go into a forearm plank. So you're gonna come onto your forearms, tuck those toes and meet me in that forearm plank. This is how we're gonna do our single leg kicks today. So from here, try to keep your thigh bones from bending down. You want to kick your seat twice with one leg. So we're going to kick, kick, and then switch it. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, kick, switch. Keep going there. Feel your elbows trying to pull towards your ribs. Keep pressing your chest away from the floor. And those abs are still pulling in and up. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Take a break if you need to for a second, and then meet me back in your plank. From here, you flip one leg just an inch off the mat. Keep the toes facing towards the floor. You're going to reach it out to the side and center. Side, center. Feel those glutes activate slightly, and those abs work one more time up here. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold it here. Take that break if you need to, then you meet me right back up into this. Then we'll do the other leg. Out to the side and in. Side, in. Woo! Abs are in. Make sure that back doesn't start to dump. Go for 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold your plank for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees down. Sit back into a child's pose for a quick second there. All right. From here, we've got to do your side kick series, because it'll make those legs and hips feel so good. So line up with the back edge of your mat on one side. Whatever side you want to start with is cool with me. Bring the legs a little forward towards the front edge of your mat. Turn a nice L shape with your body. Top hand goes in front of the rib cage. If you want a little challenge today, hand can go behind the head. That's going to take this stability out of it, okay? So wherever you want to go. You lift the top leg up just hip height. Then from here, we kick that leg forward, and then we'll sweep it back. So we're going to kick, then press the leg back behind you. You kick, press it back. Again, kick, and back. Make sure that leg is staying hip height. And actually, kick one forward and hold it for me. Stay right there. Try to pull your top hip back just slightly and see how that'll turn on your core even more for you. Keep that core on as you press the leg to the back. So the upper body is staying nice and still. If I were to just see your upper body, I shouldn't be able to tell which way your leg is kicking. Give me one more here. Press it back. Bring it back over your bottom leg. Turn it in and out. In, out. So the thigh bone is moving in and out right here. Getting that internal and external rotation in your legs. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the leg parallel. Reach longer through that leg. Then we're going to lift it up and down. Lift and lower. So just nice and parallel today. And I want you to check out the waistband in your pants. Make sure that it's not hiking up and towards your ribs. You want to keep this length. There should be a little bit of breath underneath your ribs right here. You're trying to pick them up. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, I want you to point through that top foot. We circle the leg forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. So again, still keeping the upper body nice and still, because that core is holding on to you here. Go for 2 more. Last one, reverse your circles. Back up and around. Back up and around. And this is so great to help open up the hips, strengthen the glutes, and get some great circulation in your body into those hips. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold it there, and then bring it down, and give it a little round of applause right there. Woo! Woo! Let's go to the second side. So you'll come on down, line it up, legs go forward slightly. Make sure those hips are back in line with your back too. So you want to keep that all in one straight line. Top leg lifts up, top hand where you want it. From here we kick, press it back. Kick, and reach. Side kick series is something that I try to do every single day because it really does help open up those hips. I have super tight hips all throughout dance. I was always like, why can't I do any of these moves? I wish I was able and thought and knew to do all of this, so I would have been so much in a better place with my flexibility and mobility there, and understanding why too. Reach, press. Feel that core again, right? When that leg goes forward, you pull the hip back just slightly there. 2 more. Last one. Then bring it back over the bottom leg. We turn it in and out, in, out. Now even here, make sure the hip is staying still. Really move that femur bone in that hip socket, that thigh bone there. Woo! In and out. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one. We go to parallel. Reach even longer through that leg. Pick up those bottom ribs. You lift it up and down. Up, down. Reach through that heel. Nice right there. Reach. And you're trying to keep the torso nice and long. The space between your ribs and the hips is nice and big here. Up, down, up. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Point through the foot. We circle it forward, up and back. Circle it. Now these are a little bit bigger circles, right? But I want you to think, they only get to be as big as your hips stay still. Reach. Reach. 2 more. Last one, reverse those circles. Back up and around. Reach. You're almost there. Woo. 3. Go for 2. Last one. Lower it down as you reach one more time. And bring it down and rest. Count it out, count it out. All right, from here, last thing, hold on over to your stomach. We swim together to finish. You reach the arms out in front of you. You float everything up and start to swim it out. Keep this up. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more sets right here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Here we go. Reach for those fingertips. Reach for those toes. And bring it down. Sit it back, child's pose. And then carefully just round yourself all the way up and stand up with me to finish. The good thing about Pilates is that you're lengthening through your body the entire time. So if you need an extra stretch or two, go ahead and take it on your own. But we should be in a good place right here. Let's take one last breath. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, circle those arms out and around. Roll those shoulders back. And your Pilates is done today. Awesome work. I hope that core is feeling it. And those legs are feeling good now. Nice work. I'll see you all again soon. Mwah.